Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Panasonic Lumix DC GH5. This is Panasonic's latest Micro Four Thirds camera. A big thank you must go out to Clifton Cameras for getting this out to me so quickly. You can find a link down below to their website. Now this is a Micro Four Thirds camera. It's capable of capturing 4K video, and in fact it will do 6K photo up to 30 frames per second. The 4K video capture from the GH5 is up to 60 frames per second as well. And this has got a 20.3 megapixel sensor. Now I've gone for the body only. You can get this in kit form with a 12 to 60 millimeter lens. I went for the body only because I've already got quite a good collection of Micro Four Thirds lenses. Now inside the box we do get some information, a quick guide in fact right on the top about the 6K and 4K photo function, which is very exciting indeed. And Panasonic have got some really good upgrades planned for this camera by way of firmware, which will further extend the video and photo capabilities in the near future. So in the bottom section of the box, of course, we've got the camera itself, which we're going to take a closer look at in a short while. We've also got a GH5 branded Lumix shoulder strap, which is very nice indeed. And then we've got some accessories in this section here. Now I'm in the UK, so this is a 3-pin UK plug on this end and a figure 8 adapter on the opposing end, which is going to go into the battery charger. We've also got a USB cable here. So this is in fact USB-C this time, which is really nice to see. So we've got a USB-C to full-size USB cable inside the box as well. Here we've got a little a little contraption or bracket that goes onto the side of the camera. And what this does is if you've got cables coming out the side, like the HDMI cable, for example, going to a recorder, this will actually clamp it down and stop it from being knocked out accidentally. That's really nice to see. External battery charger, always nice to see these as well. Of course, it's a nice feature to be able to charge your battery inside the camera nowadays. I prefer external battery charging. It just means you can charge more than one battery and have a spare ready to go. And then of course we have got the battery in the bottom of the box here. And again, this is a DMW BLF19E. These have been used before in other cameras in the range. This is an 1860 milliamp hour battery. So that's pretty much all you get inside the box on the body only. Of course, if you go for the lens kit, you'll get the lens as well. But now it's time to have a look at the actual camera itself. So here we go. And I am very excited. In fact, one of my favourite cameras for recording video was the GH4. So the GH5 is the natural progression of that, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Very familiar feeling if you've used GH4, and it just looks very nice indeed. Just look at that camera. Awesome. So obviously the lens goes on the front here. I'll show you that in place in a short while. We've got a lens release. We've also got a really nice grip. Very nice. That grip actually feels a bit bigger from memory than the grip that was on the GH4. Across this top panel here, we've got the microphone array just here. We haven't got any pop-up flash. In place of that, we've got a really nice EVF. We've also got a sort of command dial here for the various photo modes and timer modes. And then the opposing side, we've got a mode dial for various modes, including of course movie mode, which is probably where mine's going to reside for the foreseeable future. And then there is a push down lock button. When that's pushed down, it locks that mode dial in place. We also got the main on off switch. We've got the shutter button just here. We've got a mode dial here, white balance, ISO, exposure compensation function button, a nice large record button, very nice to see. If we go across the back panel here, we've got even more buttons. We've got AF, AE lock. We've also got various focus modes on this toggle switch. This is new, the joystick here for moving focus points, function button, playback button, another function button, display button, a really nice thumb grip just here as well. We've got even more customizable buttons, a menu button, another mode dial, so many ways of controlling the camera. and of course the menu set button in the center there. And then the screen is a touch screen and it's fully articulating, really nice to see. If we look on this side here, we've got a microphone port up the top. Really like the fact that this microphone port has in fact been moved to the top edge. It means it doesn't get in the way of the screen so much. And then these other two flaps, we've got headphone monitoring port on the top one. And then we've got HDMI, which is full size HDMI, and that USB-C connector underneath that port there. If we go round onto the bottom edge, we've got a connector for the battery grip, tripod socket, and then underneath here, this is where we're going to put the battery. So the battery is in fact just for the battery, and the memory card slots are moved to the side. And yes, you heard me right, I said slots because this has dual memory card slots. And these support SD, SDHC and SDXC memory cards. So nice that we've got dual slots. We've also got a remote connection just there as well. So really fully featured camera, and it feels very, very well made indeed. So the perfect partner for the Panasonic GH5 is in fact the Panasonic 12 to 35mm Mark II lens. If you haven't seen my unboxing of this lens, please do check the link up on your screen now, so you can see all of the features of this lens. But it's a really superb quality lens. We've got a constant f2.8 aperture on here. We've got very, very smooth focus and zoom rings on here as well. Superb construction, and it really is the ideal videographer's lens to pair up with the Panasonic GH5. So I'm really excited to have this camera in the studio. I'll certainly be doing some testing with this over the coming weeks. And in fact, this will probably be my main production camera from here forwards. At the moment, I'm recording this video on the Panasonic Lumix G80, and the GH5 will become my main camera, and the G80 will become a backup camera. So that's it for this video. If you've got any questions at all about the GH5, please do leave them in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please do hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I publish a new tech video pretty much every single day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.